Talk with mine, subscribe, like, share the buttons them. You know, it's all free, nothing don't cost nothing. But you don't know we're going to be covering a lot of different topics that most people don't actually get to raise.
Anything sweet you? When so are your ass?
Baba dear. Mikechi. Yeah. Mikechi.
As bloggers or vloggers or, you know what I mean, podcasts, interviews or discussions or, you know what I mean? So we're going to raise a lot of these things. And for most of you guys out there that don't know Killer P personally, now's the best time to get to know me if you tune into the podcast every Sunday, 7 p.m. So that's 7 p.m. every Sunday, Talk With Mine podcast. Tune in and don't be shy. Easy me. Good evening, my peeps, manners and respect. Art I love, art I love, art I love. Boy, what a week. What a week. Let me just turn up that up there. Come on there. Yeah, man, it's been an eventful week, you get me? Yeah, definitely been eventful. Big up yourself, Divine. Hold on there. What have I done? Give me 1 second, my people. I've done a madness. Definitely done a madness. Hold up. Get a rerun. Alright, my people. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, Talk With Mine podcast, please go ahead and do so. Subscribe, like, share the buttons them. You know, it's all free, nothing don't cost nothing. But you don't know we're going to be covering a lot of different topics that most people don't actually get to raise.
Anything sweet you? When so are your ass?
Baba dear. Mikechi. Yeah. Mikechi.
As bloggers or vloggers or, you know what I mean, podcasts, interviews or discussions or, you know what I mean? So we're going to raise a lot of these things. And for most of you guys out there that don't know Killer P personally, now's the best time to get to know me if you tune into the podcast every Sunday, 7 p.m. So that's 7 p.m. every Sunday, Talk With Mine podcast. Tune in and don't be shy. Easy me. Yeah, so we're there. All right. See you now. Good evening, my peeps. Apologies for that. I don't know why I have my phone over there, so. And we should have been more professional today, but yeah. Big up yourself, Luke, my brother. Manners and respect. Let me just make sure my headphones are plugged in properly. Big up yourself, Kazi. Big up Peter Walker. Big up yourself, Divine. And everybody else on the check-in. This week has been a very eventful week. But it's made me really look into things kind of nuts still. It's absolutely crazy, bruv. Are we in the right state of mind at all times? Are we sometimes off key a little bit? Is our reactions a bit different? Is our reactions a bit sometimes overboard? I don't know. You know what I mean? Life is so mad at the moment, yeah. So much things are going on. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know why my thing looks so blurry. I don't know. What's going on there? Okay, so it must be just on one. But yeah. Are we in the right state of mind? I'm in a great state of mind all the time. Let me just get it like this. I definitely feel sorry. I can't say sorry. I don't feel sorry. I just got empathy for people that go through things that I couldn't see myself going through myself. You understand? So I definitely start off like that. Is it somewhat fair to allow the world to attack you based on the fact that they are going through what they're going through? I think that's unfair. Now, it doesn't matter who the individual may be, because when I'm speaking from my own personal experience as well. But the people that have done me so much wrong and hurt my heart so bad and got me to such rage is people that I would normally on a normal day feel sorry for them just like that. Like, hear their story or see them in their situation, and I'll just be like, wow. Pray for them, you know? Like, really got empathy for people, bruv. I'm a real humanitarian. But also, like, when you become a victim of some shit, it's like, how do you still stand up as that humanitarian? Like, you have feelings as well. You gotta react, you gotta speak out, you gotta let off some steam sometimes, you get me? That's how life goes, peeps. So, when you put things like that, it's like we all go through some part of life where man have to lash out, or man have to speak out, or man have to, you see me? Defend this or defend that, that's dead. Shouldn't have to defend shit. Those that know people, but it's kind of nuts, man. I feel like Troll Check is definitely a needed tool in our community. The Troll Check idea was a great idea that needs to be supported and endorsed, right? Because trolling could be anyone trolling anybody. Could be anyone. It could be an ex-partner decides this morning that, you know, you said you're done with her, or him say I'm done with you, and then tomorrow, you know, they've got all of your personal business out in social sites. Things that is not for the public domain. Do you understand? So how do you govern that? Nobody's ready for that. I don't think anybody's ready for that. I don't think anybody in this world is ready for having somebody that is a partner that would know so much things about you that the world wouldn't know. You disclose so much personal information to these people that are so close to you, you wouldn't know that these same people might turn sides against you. When that happens to somebody, they could actually lose their rag. They could actually want to jump off a bridge. They could actually become suicidal. They could actually lose their friggin', you get me? All senses of overstanding anything. These things are things that have reached me already. Seen? Many times reached me already. Tested the shit out of me. And I gotta give thanks that I'm a strong-minded young man that is still here to be able to overlook enough of the things that I've gone through, look back at them and think, and you're still trying, you know, like that. But there is a time when pressure busts pipe, and there is no more of that, like, want to sit back and, you get me, like, just see how it pans out, and no one ain't got time for that. You go through so much stuff, and you try to be the better person in all of the scenarios that I might even air. We try to be the best person within it. Like, I'm not trying to do too much. I'm just trying to air my point and make you know that I'm not the guy. Allow me, please, powers. Man, there's a respect and I'll keep it moving. Because in reality, we don't want no trouble. Because we know what trouble leads to. You understand? My trouble anyway, I know what my trouble leads to. So I try to close the door very quietly with all situations. And if I can't close it quietly, because in my mind, and I've got a very reasonable, balanced mind that really knows how to reason. Like, if I find no reason in this, then I've already made my mind up that there's one way out of it. You others? In everything else that is reasonable, that there is a reason within it that I can reason with myself and say, yeah, there's a solution. Yeah, there's always a solution to a problem. When you find a problem where there's no solution for, you already know the answer to that. You see me? Fatty, big up yourself. Sasha, big up yourself. Tendai, big up yourself. Sammy, big up yourself. Manners and respect. So yeah, I mean, it's really a thin line. Like, a lot of people will say, boy, you know, you should have done this, you should have done that. Like, everyone would, shoulda, coulda, woulda, everything, because it's not you. And that's with the utmost respect, I would say something like that. But, you know, when it's you, you're going to have a different approach, and you're going to want everyone to understand what it is that you're absolutely going through, you know? I've had a person that's mentally unstable go for my closest, lightest job. What are you doing? You're going for one of my charges job, my right hand's job. Are you dumb? You made this young lady have to spend money. Like court cases, people think court cases are cheap shit. Listen, Only per grands have to spend for bus a case, and you understand? When these things are going on, there's no feeling sorry for people, brethren. That line crossed already. So I hear to those that, because I am reasonable, don't get it twisted. I have empathy for those that are genuinely going through and seeking help and getting that support. But when you're very smart and manipulative and know how to use the system against the system, yeah, that means you are absolutely bonkers, mate. But when they come for you, you've always got an excuse. You always know how to wiggle yourself out of it. Like, those people are very smart and articulate and crazy, and they know how to pull the strings, make you look like you're the bad one. They're always the victim. It's mad. Only when you start having to deal with these kind of people that you understand that you can't feel sorry for everybody just because of their status or because you might see them in a certain light. You got to figure out what's going on. And the minute you do, sometimes 9 times out of 10, figure out what's going on, you want to run a mile. The brain capacity to deal with some of this stuff sometimes is beyond us, okay? Absolutely beyond us, bruv. Beyond us. There's a time and a place for everything, and I feel like definitely being reasonable in every scenario. Definitely kept it balanced, and definitely given an opportunity for the other side to always say what they want to say, or if you want to, you know what I mean, whatever it is, you got the platform is there. Say what you want to say, the phone line goes open, you can call up, you can do whatever you want to do. Do they choose to? Most don't, you get me? Don't big up yourself by a check, you know. I would like to hear from you today as well, you know. Big up yourself, B. But as nice as I am, as a person, as a human being, like, for real, it's mad. I've had so many rumors, so many people come up and say, oh, this and oh, that. You know, you got the odd people that they wait for somebody to be in a problem. And once they're in a problem, that's when they realize that they've got a voice. So they've all of a sudden got a voice to speak about everything, but throw your name in it, like you said this or you said that, just because they know you got problems with this one and these people don't like you. There's all sorts of little shenanigans that go on when people don't like you, or people want to draw you out, or people want to get you out. So you have to be mindful, you got to be skillful, you got to be smart, you got to be ahead of the game. You can't always allow any little thing to draw you out, and I don't usually let any but come on, if somebody accused you, or if somebody came to you and said, you know, Rete said that you done this to them. I mean, it's down to the individual what they do with that information, but I mean, again, I've grown with too many women that know me down to earth, grown with me, big women that's grown and raised me in my communities, and a lot of the females in my community, we've all supported them and uplift them, and you know, we definitely defend them and always been doing that. So to have somebody even like Chinese whispering any such type stuff, like whether it's true, untrue, I don't know, I don't care. I'm not that guy. So let me put it out there. I need to put it out there where they're trying to put it in the backgrounds of the people. The hell you think this is? No, I need to address, and I will address always. And I bear no apologies for that. What it is you see, whether somebody is using this young lady and her position of where she's at in her life to manipulate another situation off of the back of that, I'm not here to know. I don't know that part. I don't know why somebody would say that to somebody and then deny that they said this, or why somebody would make up that they've just heard this and come to me and say, you know what, and then somebody else is going to co-sign that they've heard that as well, and I'm supposed to sit down and just be like, no. So we're going to address it, but at the same time, I'm going to always keep the balance and the open door, because we don't know everything. We go off of the vibes and the energy of what's being said, the message we've been received, or what we've received. We dissect it and come to some conclusion of, well, this don't make no sense, but yeah, well, go on. We put it to bed, because if I don't put it to bed, you got social media will try and put it to bed for you, and we can't have that. Yeah, Chinese whispers are dangerous, but a lot of people live with that, and I can't. Luke, big up yourself, my bro. I can't. Ras, Rebel, Othead, big up yourself, my brother for life. Big up the whole of my Steel City family. You know, it's one family still. So no, we have to address these things and we have to get to the bottom of them and we have to make people know that, you know, we're aware of what's being said out there. And we're not frightened for it, because people's, you know, people got teeth and tongue and mouth. So they, you know, them have mouth for talk. No, them can't say anything they want. But again, when it's been said in a derogative way and then you don't address it, what does that make that person look like to the people that's heard the Chinese whispers and there's no backlash, there's no, you know what I mean, it's just one side. No, I'll go and speak my thing, but what, I will big up Sherelle for saying on the air that, you know, she didn't say that, or, you know, no, that's not true, you know, oh no, you've been my friend from a long time, I wouldn't have done that. At least I got that much from the young lady and I respect that, you get me, because really, big man thing, I'm not here to tarnish people, I'm not here to blackball people, I'm not here to throw mud or dirt on people, because I'm not that kind of guy. But don't do that to me, because I don't deserve that neither, you see what I'm saying? Jay Lee, big up yourself. Let me see if I can see some of the comments over on the YouTube. Yeah, no, big up King Lacey, big up Divine, and big up D, manners and respect, and official CCTV. Imagine, Jay Lee, you give me joking, OJ. Yeah. T-Star, big up yourself. Jennifer, big up yourself. Michael, Beer Love, you don't know the choppings. But these are the things, like, I'll be honest, this stuff can turn someone off key for a minute. It can turn someone really off key, man. They've used these same tools and trickery to try and mash up my musical, like, that's my food. So I pay bills and shit. What are you trying to do? Why would you do that? And the reason why all of these things seem to keep popping off is because I've been telling these same old guys, you know, you got a problem with me, just come and thump me in my face, bro. Come and see me and do me something directly, but they still choose to use vulnerable women. Now, I'm not saying that Sherelle is definitely one of them, but I'm saying that's what I've been dealing with for 5 years. So then to have a female pop up and my name's being called in that light again, what are you talking about? And I know all of this is fake as fuck. Well, I need to address that because there's other things that sit out in the wider diaspora that they've tried to pin on and put on my name. And what are you talking about? Of course we have to address these things. Only a fool sits back and allows people to get away with saying such stuff. Are you crazy? But I will say, it's definitely passa what I'm not into. It's definitely susu chit chat. Well, me not susu and chit chat about myself, people. So let's get that one clear, please. There's no day that I sit down susuing about me or any other person. I don't have time for that. But when people are sitting down susuing about me, and you know it comes to my attention, I will address that. I'm not frightened for people or people's opinions. I'm not scared of that. Everyone's allowed to have a difference of an opinion, and I don't actually have to like it, and you don't have to like mine. But the reality is this: as long as it's not disrespectful, we'll take it as it is. You get me? It is what it is, man. Literally is where it is. I pray the Most High reveals the liars, yeah, and brings the liars out into the open, and they would, and that would be a day that you hear me burn them out again. Because this is the thing, I'm not down for people that use vulnerable people to get their point across. That means you've been talking to me and you've got something against me behind closed doors. I don't play that game with anybody. If I got a problem with you, I'm telling you now. I won't even come and have a drink before I tell you. I won't come and bill a spliff before I tell you. I'm not gonna come and sit down and eat no food and then tell you after that. I tell you right at your front door. I don't even want to come inside. I don't want forward in your premises because I have some things to tell you at your door. And when I tell you, you're not going to want to invite me inside neither. So it's better me stay outside and tell you rather than me come inside, come tell you. And then you offer me no drink. Then me go drink and you go poison me. Because I'm not stupid. Them say Tom drunk but Tom no fool. All right. Who else is that? Boss a share, man. Boss a share my people over on Facebook. And if you ain't pressed the like, press the like button over on the YouTube. E-Tech, big up yourself, Kate. Elizabeth, big up yourself. Much love. Grandma Liz, man, and enough respect to the family. You don't know the choppings. And my people, you don't know it's the 7th of February. We're down at the Milton Keynes supporting the family, because you don't know. We definitely want the family them forget about their children. And I would say big up to all the families out there that are fighting the system to get their children back because of some foul play that maybe someone's done in the background to put social services in your corner that has just disrupted your world. You know, these things happen, and there's a lot of malicious shit happening out here because people know they can make online applications and online this and online that and online this, and as you blink, something mash up. As you blink, someone's at your door. Why? Because somebody's gone online and made some online foolishness. So be careful, my people. Nikki, big up yourself, my family. Be careful, yeah? I don't trust people, my peeps. I don't trust anything. But what I do know, when I hear something that ain't right, I go and put that right. I go and put that right. Now wait for nobody to put it right for me. Yeah, I must say mad. Yeah, real talk. Say it how it is, straight to the point as well. Yeah, T-Star, big up yourself, family. You don't know the trappings, man. Liars always get caught out. Like, one thing about what I do know, one thing I definitely do know is that someone that is lying usually doesn't want to come on social media, especially on a live, to say, no, but actually, I wouldn't do that. And why didn't you just call me? I have not got your number, and I haven't contacted you. You haven't contacted me since God knows how many moons, and flipping, what now? There's what? My phone's been taken by the police. I don't have your number. My Instagram was shut down and deleted. I don't have your Instagram. It's just now I'm starting to find out your Instagram is this and your Instagram. But by now I already found out what I found out, and I don't want to contact you. Do you understand? So there's all those dynamics, and people have to understand these things. Like, come on, man. We're only human beings. We're not robots, bruv. You know what I mean? There's no press 1, press 2, press 5. There ain't none of that going on. It's just, we got feelings, bruv. Yeah. We got feelings, and we gotta try and articulate it in the best way how, you get me? Especially when you're upset. We don't want to really move, you know what I mean? We don't want to turn the place upside down, no. But we do want to get our point across and make it known that, you know, these things can't live. You can't live on. You can't continue. Yeah, we've had enough of that, man. Why people, we are uplift with one another rather than bringing ourselves down and popping ourselves down, and nah. And it's sad because, you see, seeing a sister like that for me is a sister that's crying out for help as well. You know what I mean? So I'm not here to bash anybody like that. I'm just here to be I'm just a truthful guy. I'm just on the truth and rights. So it's in all truth, man, I have to talk out, and I've got the right to talk out and speak and put things clear. But in all truths, this young lady definitely needs support. She needs help, and I feel like the social media thing is more than a way for people to kind of like scream that out, like scream out that I need help, but it's in different ways, and we don't see it that way. We sometimes look at it like it's entertainment. We sometimes look at it like it's entertainment for sure, right? And it's not good. Not good. Hell not good. Few birthday shout outs. Say a shout out to my little miss. Happy birthday, don't know. And I want to say big shout out, happy birthday to Maddox Angel also. Enjoy your Earth Strong, you don't know the choppings. Marcel, big up yourself, my sis, be a love, you know the choppings. Good evening. But yeah, I think instead of using these young ladies or these young men to get them to do what you want them to do, why not help them? Why use them to get them into more general drama rather than seek the additional help that they require? Why wouldn't we do that as a people? Why do we see everything as entertainment? This is what I'm saying, are we in the right frame of mind, most of us? Because even myself, I'm questioning. Not just questioning the world and the wider diaspora, I'm questioning myself. Are we in the right frame of mind, even when things go on? Because those people are not in the right frame of mind. So who are we to kind of like, but then at the same time, it makes me like there's a double side to this sword, because I've been a target of them type of people. On one hand, I have no remorse for them. On one hand, you know, the ones them that's been doing stuff to me, I have zero remorse for them. Boss licked them down to me, I couldn't care less. But for a sister that I've known for how long? I ain't got that energy against that sister there. Like, me and her used to have deeper reasoning, so I can only just say, right, boom, I hope that she didn't really say that and there is some other agenda behind it. But from the way things look and from the way things were brought to my attention, it was definitely that. That was definitely said, and 2 people had told me the same shit. So it's more than just a hearsay. It's rumors them spreading, but this rumors can't live because the rumors them are fake. You see me? Yeah, until it's, man. Oh, what go on here, sir? What this? What kind of cutout thing I go on here, sir? Oh, what go on here, sir? Yeah, I don't know what the glitch was about just now. I don't know what that was about, but sure. Definitely, until is using vulnerable people is not a good look. But a lot of people, they use that as a tool. They use that as a tool in a lot of situations because it benefits them, you know. But sad are these people, very sad are these people, you know what I mean? Now I make them bring me down and bring down the people them around me with that mean well for our people and that's got good intentions. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? We're not there on that one there at all. Aaron, big up yourself and good evening. We're not on that at all. I'm about uplifting my people. If I can't uplift you, my people, I try and leave you alone, you know? Yeah. If I can't uplift my people, I would prefer to just leave you guys alone, and that is that. You see me? Yeah, that's a bit weird, isn't it? You see that? Emily, you're not wrong. And I do feel like someone's in my page, and I do, and I've done everything to secure every social site that I have. But I do have a feeling that somebody's in my page, because how does that happen? Last week it was something else. How the hell does my chat color just change like that from black to blue? So, you know, real estate, big up yourself, my cousin. Yeah? When I see certain things, I stop even questioning things no more. It is what it is. It's gonna be funny, it's gonna be wonky, it's gonna be booky and whatever you wanna call it. But it's only these things because people don't wanna see me. People don't wanna see me, people don't wanna do me what they claim they wanna do me. They prefer to do this. This is what makes them feel happy at home. So, with that being said, you know, I just hope that they find a life and find some form of a hobby for themselves where they can move forward with their lives. Leave me out of it, drop me out of it, you know what I mean? And the ones will just stop using me as the topic of their conversations. Man, them will use my name as a topic of conversation with gal to get into girls' crutches and stuff. And, you know, girls will just use my name for whatever purpose, and I'm fed up of it. Like, I'm not the person co-signing any of this rubbish. Very private kind of guy. Yes, I'm a public man, but I have a private life too. You know, I'm very reserved to some degree, as much as I'm very outspoken in a lot of ways as well. But there's a time and place for everything, and that's all it is. Time and place, man, time and place, you know, time and place, man. I'm trying to see the comments, but it's mad. Weird, bro. Spooky, more than spooky. A lot of sad, lonely people about they don't care to differentiate between good and negative attention. You're right. You're so right, Marcel. Kids in playground dangerous. So much things, man. I don't know. All I do know is that I got good intentions out here, and I will just remain being me. I don't let people get into my head like that, but yeah, I will react on what I hear. And then hope I don't hear nothing bad, because I don't live like that. I live a good life. As much as you might hear my name's Killer P, you know, my lifestyle doesn't actually suit the name that I have. I've always said this. The person that I am, most people that know me, that's met me in real life, will tell you that that's not Killer P. Like, the first time they met me as well, like, right, what's your name for your fam? What one? Yeah, Killer P still. What? You couldn't be Killer P, bro. No way in life could you be Killer P, bro. Saying, yeah, man, you don't know the choppings, man. It's just not hype thing. Hype thing don't do nothing for me. I mean, I'm just a humble man and I like to do things the right way. I'm very disciplined, self-disciplined. And I just live a certain way. I want to be perceived and looked upon with respect. I don't want people to look down on me because of me making them look down on me, because of my behavior, because of my attitude, you know, because of my ego. Any of these things, no, I don't want that. So I live my liberty is of that then. Where people look at me and think, decent man. People look at man and know that man's an honest man. People look at me and know that he's good for whatever the business is. Genuine and genuine. Facts. And not everyone's got that, and that's why a lot of people's gonna hate. Facts. Man, live clean and man, live good with our people, Rasta. Help who we can, and just move forward, and that's that. I ain't got too much to too much say, you know, car. There's no convincing. There's no need to convince anybody. You take a look at my life for 5 minutes, you will see that that's his liberty. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not up and down like that. My car's parked up maybe 70% of the week. When me I go, most of my work's in my place. You understand? So what am I doing? What, driving up and down to do what? Look good doing what? I'm actually looking good at home. In my bedroom doing what I'm doing. In my front room doing what I'm doing. In my kitchen doing what I'm doing. I'm active. I'm not sitting down twiddling thumbs watching Netflix. No, my TV's hardly on in my house. I'm busy in here doing work. And that's what we do. So yeah, we don't have time for a wall down nobody. I just wish everyone the best in life, Rasta, and that's it. What more can I do? You know what I mean? I can't drag people and do the best in life. Hey, you come here, do the best in life. No, I can't do that. But by me living the way I live, maybe you might see that and think, rah, I want to be a bit like my man over there, or big man. I want to live like big man, because big man just got everything patterned. Most youths that come around me say, rah, big man. Love how you got your thing patterned, big man. Think, big man thing. I respect your thing, big man. And it also gives them inspiration to know that it can be easily done. Let me go out there and try and duplicate a piece of what I've seen here. So if it inspires people, that's what we're about. We're not here to make anybody feel lesser than what we are, or lesser than who they are. We don't do that. But we just try to uplift our people where we can, and that's that. And who don't like that, drop asleep, Rasta. And that's how we think there. Hold on, there's some things me I forgot to find now, yeah, that's where it is. My message to my people. Keep yourself, keep your presence, my people. Keep your presence around people that celebrate you. Keep yourself around people that celebrate you, whether it's your family that celebrates your greatness or whatever it is that you do that is good, that they look up and rate you for and support you in. Be around those energies. Don't be around people that just tolerate you. There's many people that just tolerate people just for the sake of, I'm gonna benefit down the line. Yeah, I got tolerate you because small money I can't get out of you. I tolerate you because I can't get you to fix my car. I tolerate you because I can't get you to take out a loan. I tolerate you because... No, don't do the tolerating thing. Celebrate, not tolerate. Facts. Facts. Big up yourself, Luke, man. I'm glad you just never turned your back on it, bro, man. Come on. Glad you never turned your back on it, my brother, man. Trust me. Yeah. Go where you're celebrated and not tolerated. Trust me. And you'll see the difference and the outcomes and the opportunities that follow. More time we're sitting down holding on to the devil's hand and expecting a blessing. I keep saying it. There's no blessings to get from a devil. We are all on the devil and for. Oh, you're gonna pray later. Void. Still holding on to the devil's hand, you have to be sincere. And that's the message, my people. You get me? Yeah, so I don't want no one out there to beat this young lady bad still, you know. Because like I said, she does need help, and as somebody that I do know from a longer time, I'm not here to enforce beating down people that's already down. I want this person to come back to who that person originally was, the person that I knew her to be, is who I would like to see that person come back to be. And that's it. Like, I ain't got no bad vibes against nobody. I just don't know why, but flipping out. Maybe we'll never get to the bottom of that, neither. You understand? So it's all a bit frustrated and frustrating, you know what I mean? But like I say, for what I've heard over the last couple of days, the amount of trolling and stalking and one bag of thing, I feel like Troll Check, I say it again, Troll Check is gonna be launched. And I will be endorsing and supporting and pushing that rotted, because we see, we don't know what we need until we become a victim of the same shit. And the only reason why Troll Check was created was because when you see your brother go through this shit, he's trying to make you know, this is what it is, my people, be aware. These things can happen to you too. You know, this is what I've been doing. It's the sole real reason why I've been speaking out. Like, yo peeps, be aware, be mindful. You know, be vigilant and militant on this kind of stuff. It happens. If it can happen to me, it can happen to you. You know? So Troll Check is something that will definitely keep you up to scratch with what's going on. I didn't even get to upload it because I was literally just on the Fuhrs live just now, up until literally about 6:40 or something like that. So I apologize, my peeps, that's why I was a little bit late and I didn't get to do a lot of the things that I said I was going to do today. Also, it is definitely Maddox's birthday, so big up yourself, Maddox Angel, happy Earth Strong again, manners, enough respect. Blah, 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 I'm gonna let off one shot for you. Oh, go on, you're so killer. You must get let off, son. Yeah, man. Happy Earth Strong, man. I hope you're full joy. Big up Kai, big up Lee, big up everybody. You know, one family still, isn't me? So what I'm saying is this. When people say stuff, do stuff, there's usually an agenda behind it. Sometimes when you look at the scenario in front of you, you don't actually get to see who's playing who's playing the cards, who's pulling the strings, who's dangling the carrot. You don't get to find that out straight away. Down the line, you get to find that out. So you have to just be patient sometimes, mindful, humble, and all the rest of the rest. You get me? Yeah, man, everything. Definitely article, man. You know the choppings. Bro, they can't dirty your name. Some real ones out here who know you, who you are. That's right. And big up yourself for that, Nicky Carr. That's what they've been trying to do for a hot minute, man. And you know what? They succeeded to a degree, because I lost a lot of shows at that point when I was at my heights. So, you know, I'm very humble. I don't care about being at the heights of anything. I've done that. I've brought myself there and I've proved myself. I've done it a few times. You know, so I'm not running down to be there. Especially when you got a message and you're doing God's work. These people don't want God. These people are demons. Look at the horns they wear. Look at every minute they're flipping, every minute and one bugger trying to be up in your face with the shit. They don't want people like me around them. I don't stand for that shit. All those people that stand for that shit, they gotta denounce God. They gotta look up to God first and then denounce him for the Baphomet them. Yeah? Yeah, so I don't stand for that shit. I do God's work. That's why it's called a Godcast, and it's different from a podcast, because the podcasts are all governed by demons and devils. That's why there's so many investors that, you know, secret investors in the background that tell you can't say this, or your guest comes on your podcast or your Godcast, and by tomorrow your interview was taken down, and now you got to put out a statement. For what? For who? For who? Oh, all right then, so let's say this. My podcast is sponsored by Safi Whip. How about that? So if I say something out of line, unless Maddox Angel says, yo, you have to go correct that part in a Patrick, otherwise I gotta stop giving the cream them. That's how it goes when you have an endorsement deal, or when you're on somebody else's platform and they have you fronting it like it's your platform. They make you feel like you can do anything you want. Yeah, man, do whatever. And then the minute you do what you've done, they pull you into one little quiet office and say, you know you fucked up, right? Yeah, you need to correct that one. The only way we're going to do this, either we take the whole thing down and get rid of you, or you got to take it down and you got to put out a public report stating that, you know, you denounce everything this interview guest had said, and we'll move forward from there. Actually, we'll get you some other deals on top of that, but you have to do that. That shows me instantly that these podcasts, most of them are not real. They have people behind them that sanction them for when they say certain things. I am not one of those people. I will not be one of those people. The most they can do is try and find my place or find my road and lock off my electric from some outside source or something. That's the most they can do. See me and try to run my car off the road, something like that. That's the most they can do. But they can't stop me from talk. It's called talk my mind, not talk what you would like me to say, your narrative or what you would like me to say. No. I'm going to warn my people that there's things coming for us that we need to be geared up for. I'm going to warn my people that we need to be unified more than we are today, because tomorrow is not guaranteed to us and we don't know if we're going to have to huddle together. So it's better we start like each other from now and start love each other from now. Each and every single one, are we? Seeing so that if these hard times start box, we can flip and survive amongst each other. We're not doing that. We're idiots. That's my message to my people. You see me? I'm not on this bring down people and pop down people and mash up my people. No, we're mash up already. We're pop down already. All of us, yeah, we look good, we wear good clothes, we scrub up well. But for the things that we've been through and endured in our life, life has popped us down already. And we're still standing. So for that we give thanks and keep it moving. It's not like that. Born day blessings for Maddox Angel. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Maddox Angel. You done all the choppings, man. Been in the dark time, been in dark times and have come through and done. No killer is a real soul. Nikki, big up yourself, man. Oh wait, just realized I'm on YouTube. Move to Facebook, laugh out loud. Tasha, you're too funny, you know. Natasha, my sister, I love you, know. What did I see over here? I saw something over here. What do I want to say? There are some that go out of their way to target people daily, and no matter what you do or don't do, and they continue and have no boundaries whatsoever. And this is what I'm talking about. Where do we go when it's that kind of scenario? Do we allow it to just continue, or do we have to nip that in the bud? I mean, for the sake of somebody else's well-being as well as your own, or do we just put everybody else's well-being first and we don't care about our own well-being? We have to care about our own well-being as well. You over. So when it reached that, when it reached Dessa, we definitely have to speak out and burn a fire, and you don't like it, just don't like it, and I don't care. I've had my fair share, I don't care. It's just how it goes, and I want it to stop, and it's not been stopping. So what do I do? With that being said, I've got to keep it moving. Every time, Natasha, be a love, you know. Shorty Bailey, big up yourself over on the Facebook, be a love. So yeah, it's a challenge, everyday challenge, man. I don't think it's a walk in the park for anybody. I feel like, it's definitely not a walk in the park for none of us, man. It's crazy. So big up to those that have been through similarities and understand that it's not really an open and closed case or an open and shut scenario. It's not just black and white. There's bare grey areas. It takes a while to figure out some of this shit and get to the bottom of some of the stuff that's going on. I mean, what else can I say? It's not always clear cut. It's not always black and white. It ain't. Many curveballs, many hidden agendas and people that are supposed to be in your corner that switch sides, and you'd be wondering what is going on here. Everyone has their reason why they play their part. You know what I mean? Every single somebody have a reason why they might play a fit them part. But my thing is this, man. That girl needs help. And instead of people just using her stories and social media with this, social media with that, I'm not down with anybody that posts anything about anyone's children on social media. I'm totally against that. I want that out there cleanly, very clearly. Anyone can have issues with anybody, straight-minded or whatever. But you see when you cross the lines of posting pictures of someone's child, calling that child funny names, weird names and derogative things, that is really crossed all lines for me. I'm not happy about that on no level. And it's happened to me before, so this is why, I mean, I would never be a part of that kind of, yeah, I'm not a part of that. I'm just not down for that stuff, man. Honestly, I'm not down for that. Why would we be down for that, though? Not down for that one, mate. Sorry, you know what I mean? Trying to draw us out, and they've drawn me out, and I've got to speak about it. What else can I do? What, cry about it? I'm not crying about nothing. Speak about it. Get it off me chest. Lucky that I'm doing that. 15 years ago, a whole different scenario. I ain't talking about nothing. Talking about nothing, come to find you. That one. You know, like that. So I'm definitely progressed from that guy to this guy. And it hasn't happened overnight. Jano. None of this never happened overnight, Rasta. Hard graft. Hard graft. Put out the number there. Let me just do this thing here for a minute, my peeps. I mean, I always forget to do something in our life. Look there, but you're dead for me like. Do something. Oh, you done connect already though. Hold on then, make sure so you connect. So anyone want to make a call, you know, if anybody want to jump in, you know, and have a reasoning, you know, before me. Cause you know what, I'll be honest, I was supposed to have a guest today, but coming like my guest kind of dropped out on me lastminute.com, but I said, we try and pattern for next week. Not everyone's timing is different still, and everybody can make it on that Sunday, yeah. I just said, but hopefully we can have the sister on air next week and we can reason about what we're reasoning about. You get me? Which is a deeper reasoning. You get me, my people? Yeah. Alright, there's the outline number, my peeps. There you go. There you go. Elevation for sure. What these haters fear is our energy and our power. We want the best for all good souls regardless. We are a problem for dirty people. That's why they come nasty. Overstand these dirty souls. I overstand them, Nicky. Trust me, my bro. I fully see what I go on. I know what I go on and I see them. And Kia put on done one way, you know, I say, from you see them, you know them. And I've always known them the minute that I've seen them, and that's why I'm not in the circles of them. Cause I sit not in the seat of the scornful and the sinners them, you know. Even though I'm a sinner myself, you know. But I sin very small amounts, you know, like I don't mind my step. I walk and I step on ants and kill ants more time, you see me? And slugs and these things. I don't really look. So, you know, every day we're sinning by accident. We're just walking and sinning. So yeah, me a sinner. But me not sin like them. Me not sin like you know. No, my life is clean, man. Good you. And I will remain that way. And Shona, big up yourself. Xander, big up yourself. Growth is not about letting people decide our mood or behavior. Definitely, Marcel, you're right about that. You know what I mean? Can't make them decide shit. How do they get the, they're not allowed to do that. Are you still making beats, Killer? Yeah, well, do you know what it is, bro? My son's my producer, really. He's making the beats at the moment. I did perfect that to a degree. I did make a few beats myself that I was proud of as well. I'm actually gassed. made some beats for myself that I can actually go and record. But I found a new little hobby type thing where it's just taken a bit more of my attention and time with regards to like printing clothes and tracksuits and hats and stuff. So I'll be more in that lane there for a minute, learning new skills and trying to sharpen my tool in that area there. And then later on I'll go back to the producing side of stuff. I haven't perfected that side, but I'm very familiar with it now, you know what I mean? So yeah, with that being said, my brother, the beats are there on tap, trust me, but it's just on ice at the moment because other things are taking presidential spot, you get me? That's all it is, but work in progress every day. Every day, we're working on something else and we're progressing on something else. Every day. And we just not stop, and that's why them can't keep on eating every day. You see what I'm saying? They hate it when we're smiling, innit? Why do they hate when we smile, when we're happy? Why do they think they can take away man's smile? You know, I don't smile much, but you know that I'm gonna smile the whole of this year. Even when I'm going through hard times, I'm gonna smile because we've got life and we can't be ungrateful. We have to have gratitude in life and just know so enough people are, there's a lot of people that are always worse off and there's always people that's better off and we're always in the middle, so just give thanks. Like that, we got life, you get me? So, yeah man, that's how we think there, man. Right, see the 13 people were there on the Facebook, boss a share. Don't lie, you know, because sharing or pressing a button and sharing don't cost nothing, you know. I am not ranting, I am not disrespecting nobody. You can all share this live and people can learn from something sometimes. So press a share and don't go like say you're smarter than I and I. I can see it's only 4 share around here, you know. You see me at 13, I don't know, you know, at 4 share. Come on, there's supposed to be more share. So share, you know what I mean? Yeah, Shell Jesse Beck, my brother, big up yourself long range anyway, you're them a general. And big up Manasa anyway, you're them a family, you know, the trappings. They could never be happy like man, because the happiness starts from within, my bro. Happiness ain't when you're with your friends and you know, popping bottles and that. Bro, how about pop a bottle with yourself and try and be happy by yourself? Like, that's happiness. Like, put yourself around like nature, Mother Nature, and just be happy for the air that you breathe, bad man, and just be happy for the fact that you can breathe air. There's people that struggle with breathing, you know. I don't think people understand. People struggle with breathing. There's asthmatic people in this world that suffer, brethren, and have to use their pumps daily. Some of us don't have to do that, and some of us just need to be mindful that we're blessed people, bruv. Count your blessings. My cup's half full. It's never half empty. It's always half full. You see me? So I count my blessings, brethren, and that's what we need to do more of, is counting our blessings rather than looking at the curses. You know what I mean? Christina C, big up yourself, man, and respect, man. I love your positivity. Big up yourself, Christina. We have to be, you know, or we're just gonna be just like them. I don't want to be like people. Like, I'm not like people. I just like to be me. And I feel like I'm a quite unique young man that stands alone. I don't stand beside people. There's not many people that I can say we're alike. I'm like them or they're like me. Not many people I can say is of that nature, because to be a genuine soul, that's what I'm dealing with. I don't care about, oh yeah, me and you know each other from school. That's out of that don't mean nothing. You get me? You gotta show me who you are, man. Simple and plain. What, 5 share? Share back a share again, man. And you know something, I not talk again till you know boss all a share. You know? Boss off a share, people. Facebook won't let me share. Wicked people, them. Now you see how Facebook wicked now. Facebook no want people share on Facebook. Somebody on Facebook I change all the colour of my chat from black to blue to rotted. Well, you see, for the 16 people who are up on the Facebook, press a share if you can share. If you can share, let me see something. Boss a share, let me see something. dodgy behavior go on. Some real dodgy stuff, man. Real dodgy stuff, you get me? But just let it go. You can also copy and paste the YouTube link in Facebook post. It's true. Let me do that as well, because I always forget for them something. You see me so stupid sometime, you know. Hold on there now. Hold on. Do. Hold on. I think it's another something, yeah. Give me a second, my peeps. Technology, you know? Hold on there. Yeah, man, that Joe Fidder there still. You see me? Let me see something now. If that did it, not did it. Yeah, man, see a link here now. See it there. Alright, I'll find back myself now, cause I don't know what going over that side there, you know. What is this? Hold on, what did I just see? Why on earth would that copy Tony Braxton? What's that got to do with my life? OMG, hold on, stop. Let me find this back. Why would I copy Tony Braxton? This is stupidness. Go back here, so. That was stupid. What just happened there? I don't know what that was. My peeps, I apologize. Let me just redo this up here. One second there, cause me make a see it there now. The right one pin. I'm sorry, people. Yeah, I apologize for that, man. That was crazy. What just happened there, though? Shit, as always. Big up yourself, Joni. Alright, we have 14 share. Now that look, now we can start talk a thing, man. Cause you wanna just mash up my thing like a while ago. I make me feel like say, me feel just stop talk. Is it? What's the point in talking? I mean, not get no share around here. Share the love, man. Rusty, do you know what I send for Uncle Jimmy? Come like you know what I send for the boy Uncle Jimmy, you know. Just my own I do around there, you know. Yeah, man. Send for Uncle Jimmy Rasta. Man, as I respect Realist J. Man, as I respect my cousin. Anyway, you're there. Big up the full family, you know, the choppings. Lioness Kicks, big up yourself. To love a man as I respect. You can always, bro, you are saying everything I'm expressing to everyone I cross paths with. You see what I'm saying, Nikki? That's what I'm saying, my bro. Not everyone's our reflection, though. You get me? Nikki, you're my reflection for your mindset, the way that you think, and the way that you are living, bro, the things that you get me? That's my mindset, bro. You see me? I don't think for myself, I don't just live for myself, my bro. And that's the kind of person I am, so that's the kind of people that I gravitate towards. Carry on, big up yourself by checking, manners. Joni, my sis, be a loving, you know the choppings. Big up Des, big up the whole family, you know the chop. And where's me I miss around there? Nobody me now miss around there, so well on ya. Me see what I go on over on YouTube. Alright, big up the 20 people over on the YouTube, manners and respect and good evening. Where is that? Hold on, let me post that in there actually. Let me see if I can find that real quick. I had a link that I should just share that. 1 second, let me see if I can share it. Let me see if I can put that in the chat like that. Alright, so I can pre that something, yeah. Check it out, it's on IG, my peeps. Check out Joe's story on IG, yeah. Info there, man. You can't go and let info and share out there and you don't have the info no more. And yeah, when we are talking about troll check, when we are talking about safeguarding the people, check it out. It's not just chattings. When they're on the chattings, if you need that kind of support, or you might need that kind of help, or you might need that kind of information, check it out, because you can't go on like so the info not there. The info is there. That's the difference. Norson, big up yourself, Stuart. Art of Love, yes, boss. Snoopy, Unique, Star Sound from Bristol, UK. Big up yourself, my family, and big up the whole of my Bristol family, them. Big up all of the Bristol sounds up that side as well. Man, as I respect, and big up all promoter up them side there, because you know I'm a second place that, right? So man as my G. And big up Jay Bristol, I definitely link up soon, my bro. God, don't worry. I mean, I forget about the something them. I mean, I forget nothing them. You see me? I mean, I forget nothing, my brother. I mean, just there I go and put in a whole heap of different work. So I'll get round to Philly work. You see me? Every time. I'm good, thank you, baby. Yeah. So my people. How do we go about addressing people that have gone through a lot and we don't want to add to a lot that they've gone through? How do we help? How do we assist? Even when they've even targeted us, how do we help to assist them to get the help that they need? Otherwise, they're going to continue to target us, right? So, or do you just turn your back on another person that you know was a good person, but something has reached that person in life and this is who they are today? Do you become the enemy of that person or become an enemy to that person? Or do you try your hardest and seek some help for that person? Or at least just have empathy to leave them alone? Ain't that the way? I feel like that's just it, man. But leaving them alone, still they're just going through what they're going through and gonna continue to go through, and then you don't know the thing already. It's just a cycle, man. It's a cycle, but a lot of our people are screaming out for help, and I think that we're ignoring that red flag, that red friggin' flag, man. In my hearts of hearts and my deepest thoughts of thoughts, that's what I think. Can we see the link here? Yeah, but you put the link there then, man. I can't get it on there. I'm gonna get it on there. I'm gonna get it on there. 1 second, I'm gonna get it on there. 1 second, let me get it here. Hold on, let me find out. Hold on there, let me find it, hold on. Cause you give me enough work to do, you know. Alright, go on, pan on then, no killer. Alright. See it there now. It won't let me do nothing now, so where you at? Why ain't it's not popping up on there though? DD Father, stay blessed. Derek, big up yourself, Derek. Uncle, bear love, you know. Man, there's enough respect, my big bro. And big up the whole family, you know, that we're in full support of the family, man. For sure. And big up to everybody else that is in support of the family. It's really sad when we got real scenarios going on and real people going and facing the real fight. But then there's other people in the world that's just mocking it. Like, and they think they deserve the same type of support when, you know, it's evident that you've been mocking it. We're not here for mockery. We're not here for jokes. We're here to support those that have really been a victim of the system. Yeah? A victim of the shit stim. And if we're not dealing with that, then what are we dealing with? So yeah, Derek, big up yourself, man. There's enough respect plus enough tax every time. Jano. Hold on, why am I over here though? I just realized I need to be back over on the Feisty book. Alright, so I'm back point Feisty book now. Hold on there now. Yeah. Empathy to leave them alone. If they look for you, show love. Well, you know what? That's always been my kind of angle, you know. But somewhat I am kind of not ignorant, but it's hard when you've got so much people doing so much things and you're just expected to be the good guy in all of it. Like, oh, why didn't you do this? Oh, you should have done that. Oh, you could have done this. Oh, you should have done this better. Oh, you're the bigger person. All these other things, but gee, go through what I've been through for the past 5 years. I'm not even saying like it's an on and off thing. It's been every day. Enough times I don't go live about it. Enough times I don't speak about it. I just seem to just want a spliff and keep it moving, you know? Go in our studio and vice that tune and keep it moving. That's that's just been my own coping mechanism and the way that I've felt to deal with things, because any other way to me would be crazy. I'll just be losing my mind. And I can't afford to do that. As much as this is what they would love me to do, lose my mind, lose my rag, you know, and have people looking at me like, this guy's weird. I get it. I ain't weird. I'm one of the most sane people on planet Earth. I'm one of the most humblest people on social media. I'm one of the most humblest people in the music industry that just doesn't need to be more than I am. And all I am is just another contribution to the music that we listen to, that we love so much. I don't think everybody loves me. I think people love my music, and I'm not that egotistically twisted to believe that people love me just because I'm Killer P. No, I'm just another human being, but I contribute to music, and in a great way. They love my music. They don't know me to love me, but you know, manners and respect, there's respect and love there always, you know what I mean? And that's how I see the thing. So I don't know if I could be what do you mean, someone that is clout chasing, somebody that needs to be on somebody's on anybody's platform just to be heard and seen and irrelevant, or none of that stuff. I don't do this for that. That's not why I do what I do. I tell you that for free, because even when I go and do the shows that I do, I'm the humblest man as you see me right now. I'll be standing up with everybody else, yeah, I'm gassed for this, you know, I'm gassed for that. I'm like, yeah, my manners and respect, you don't know the thing. You see, when the microphone is in my hand and I'm on the stage, I'm a different person to who you see right here sitting there. But my powers, I know my powers, so I utilize my powers, and like I say, there's a time and a place. I'm not trying to be Killer P everywhere. I'm not trying to enforce who I am on anybody. I'm not trying to tell you to follow me to gain followers off of anybody. I've had the followers, I don't care. And I didn't pay for one follower in my whole life. I've never paid. For what? I do good work, people respect it, and that's it. So that's all I've been. I've always been honest, always been a stand-up guy, always given more than I'm getting paid to do. And I'll remain being that kind of character, because that's who I am, truly down to earth and humbly. Like what? I've got nothing to prove to nobody. You know what I mean? Nothing. Absolutely, you know what I mean? Absolutely nothing. But my peeps, cha. You know the thing. Definitely not a clout chaser, bro. I've never got that impression from you. Big up yourself, Luke, and I appreciate love that, my bro, man. Honestly, some become fixated on something or someone, and if they try to help, just makes it worse. False allegations, trolling, stalking, even children exception that someone will help but don't. True. Not wrong there. You're not wrong there. Sasha, big up yourself and big up the full Ashanti Yard family. Don't know the chappings, you know. Yo, we're up, you know. Like I said, this year, Ed, I've got too much great things going on to make people dampen my spirit or anything of the above. You know what I mean? My conscience is clean and my intentions are good. You know what I mean? So I don't feel no way about anything that's taken place, because I didn't make it take place. I just found out some shit that I weren't allowing it to be a Chinese whisper, and I'm not allowing it to be something that lives in the wider diaspora neither. I'm gonna put it to bed and make sure that casket is closed. Simple and plain. And now that that's done, we can move back onto the greater topics that we need to be talking about and the greater works that needs to be done. I told you, I'm only here for the work that hasn't yet been done. I'm not here to do what everyone's out there doing already. I've got my own work that the Most High's put me on planet Earth to do. And I know that it's God's work that I'm doing. That's why I have no fear in the work that I do. None whatsoever of nobody, no person, no organization, nothing. I stand alone, and I don't stand with nobody, because I don't know who stands with me, but I know when I stand with you, you know that I'm standing with you. Difference, you get me? So we just keep it 100, man. Friggin' hell, we just keep it 100% rough. Jason Gill, big up yourself, my family, manners and respect, and welcome on board, my G. Don't know. Light up, that's something I will on it. Oi. Nah, hold on, wheel up, because I'm not bless the place. I can bless the place, man. Bless the place, my brother.
Yeah!
Bless the place.
Rastafari, I Selassie, rules and reigns over all living things. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High God shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say, Jah bless a sound like Arrow Syndicate sound, with youth like DJ Yellow, Not Nice and my agent called Killer P. Big up all Stockwell and Brixton Massive, you don't know, so we are kick off a sound boy face. I and the chin say, run things. Element of surprise. There will be weeping, there will be wailing, and a gnashing of teeth, till Arrow Syndicate sound they appear. And what you gonna do, and where you gonna run? So there will be killing, blood will be spilling. It just now go ease, till Arrow Syndicate sound they appear. And what you gonna do, and where you gonna run to? Weeping and a wailing, I said a gnashing of teeth. Weeping and a wailing, you test Killer P, you get defeat. Weeping and a wailing, and a gnashing of teeth. Weeping, what a wailing, you test Not Nice, you get defeat. Here will be fighting, every son will be backbiting. It just now go ease, till Arrow Syndicate sound they appear. And what you gonna do, and where you gonna run to? There will be wars, rumors of wars. There won't be no peace.
Why is that?
Till Arrow Syndicate sound they appear. And what you gonna do,
Ask them.
and where you gonna run to? Jah Rastafari.
Big up my big brother Andy Chin, anyway, them a family, manners and respect plus enough tax. That's how we think them a people. You know my style, you know, when I two dep on a whole heap of false chatting and one bag of unnecessary talking. But in these times we need to learn from all of our mistakes. A lot of the times we make mistakes on our journey, you know. Sometimes we might be wrong, sometimes we might be right. But learning from each lesson is where the blessing comes from. The blessing doesn't come from going through what you're going through, not seeing the flags to nip them in the bud, to only go back through it again next week, next month, next year. That means you're not learning anything from what you're going through. So life's lessons is trying to teach you things. And we're not learning from these life lessons. It's not really a great thing, you know what I mean? We're supposed to be greater than that. We're supposed to be definitely leading by example. We're supposed to be definitely each one teaching one, and we're supposed to knowing that like one hand can't clap. And we ain't trying to full the basket all in one day. It takes a time to full the basket, and we're not trying to eat every day, because every day is fishing day, but not every day is catching day. So you might go out and try and fish today and catch all a bag of fish. You can feed the whole village. You wake up first thing in the morning and say, I go out there, you know. I don't know, I catch all 50 fish last night. And this morning, I catch about 60. And you go out there and you don't even catch one. Because somebody else, it must be somebody else is there for catch. And every day you are going to catch something. And I live with them principles, they're my people. And I just know so the sun rises in the east and setting in the west every day. And we just know we don't have nothing for run down in our life. We're humble. Yeah, we give thanks for what we have and we're humble for what we have. What more can I say about life? And what more can I say about that? There's nothing more to be said. Just appreciate love what you have. Appreciate love what you got. A lot of us appreciate hate. Hear the word again. Appreciate, love what you got. Look around you, look at the people that support you, look at the people that love you, look at the people in your corner. Appreciate, love that. Don't appreciate it. That's why some of you misuse it, because you appreciate it. Start appreciate loving it. There's a difference. Each one teach one. My people, you don't know the choppings, and hey, I'm gonna keep it moving still, because else you want me talk some pasta. Cause we can mix up some pasta with some mince, you know. Me have some mince for going on some pasta too, you know. Them call it spaghetti bolognese and mix up and blend and them some there. Can kick off some of that, you know. What time now? Can give a little piece of that still, you know. A whole heap of pasta and bangaring a go on in a place, you know. A whole heap of ting and tongue. You see? Alright, watch now. No, son, big up yourself, man. Now, big up Andy Chin, proper thing, you see me? We have to be kind to ourselves. Getting wiser means we develop more empathy for others. We're just honoring our humanity, but we have to protect ourselves first. Definitely, Marcel, you got that one on point still. Big up Donna, manners and respect, my sis. I respect that. You get me? We have to honor what we know and what we stand for, brethren. We don't stand for that over there. Why we honoring it? Why we giving it time of day, really? Not forget that, not time of day. You see me? That's how we think that. Again, let me big up the Auntie Liz and big up Dee, big up Uncle Derek. Just big up the full family, and for those that are looking to roll out on the 7th of February, please do. They need all the support they can get, you know what I mean? Just to know that the community is upset that you can just take away children from a family. I'm not really giving them no updates to what's going on and where do we stand and all the rest of it. So yeah, we do definitely want them to get some answers in that area and some progress in that area. And yeah, I them thing that we stand for, you know, so we stand by that, and yeah, let's ride out on that one. Positively though, not on no negative thing, cause we're not trying to make the matters worse for the family. We're only trying to make the matters better for the family in whichever positive way we can, but I'm not here to try and make it any worse for them, you know what I mean? So when you step out, my peeps, if you are stepping out to support, be mindful that, you know what I mean, we're not trying to cross any lines. We're not trying to really disrespect up the place like that, but we're trying to make our presence known that there's a set of family that is very upset that, you know, and we want answers. And I'm sure we can get to the bottom of whatever it is in that way. But if we're going to be disruptive in any other way, then I feel that's only going to just cause more harm than any good. You know what I mean? So if we're stepping out, to step out to honor the family, you know what I mean, and help them to try and get back their children, and that will be a job well done by the community, you know what I mean? So them thing that we stand for, my people, and that we are trying to work towards. Big up to those that have pressed the share button tonight. Rihanna, big up yourself. Natasha says spag bowl. Yeah, spag bowl. You're properly with English one, isn't it, Natasha? Spag bowl, laugh out loud. Oh boy, listen, big up everybody, man. You don't know the chops. We just got all the reasoning from time to time. I nearly never done the flipping live today, only because I was just stretching myself all over the place, and it takes a time for me to set up what I'm doing. So big up to those that appreciate, love the work and the reasoning. Dean Simon, big up yourself, my family, manners and respect every time. Yeah, Javan, big up yourself. Fight, big up yourself, manners, enough respect plus enough tax. Just keep rising, my people. That's what I can say. There's going to be many obstacles along our journey, you know. The test of the time ain't even kicking yet, so be mindful, be just strengthen up yourself. Now's not the time to be weak in any of our areas of whether it's mentally, physically, financially. So we need to put the shoulder to the wheel, start getting on our game when it comes to like hustling. Get on your hustling game. All the hustlers, them, turn your hustling into some corporate businesses, bro. Turn your business into a business. Come off the road, invest your money, do some t-shirts or something, buy a creed cut, do something. Change that job title that you once had to something that you can now put through the books. you can do your own expenditure and all the rest of it, and stay on top of your shit. Like, this is what we need to do, man. We need to move forward and move the fuck out of this. This place is about keeping people here and getting us trapped and keeping us trapped. Like, come on, wake up. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm about, my people. So listen, have a nice evening. Have a great week. Start to the week from tomorrow onwards. I know the pressure's on. Monday is never a day that anyone wants to look forward to. No one wants to look forward to a Monday morning, right? But let's get up as early as we can and catch the most worms as we can. And let's hope so them worms then are no cancer in it. Because some people feel like forget up every day and be the earliest bird where I catch the most worm. No, I say some of them worm, there are some bad worm, you know. You know, like money, and every money are good money. Some money just mash up your life. Like, and every girl a good girl. Some girl look good, you know. Yeah, but them good for mash up your life. Yeah, so just be mindful, man. Cha. Be mindful of what going out here, my people. That's how we think there. Yes, definitely big up Sis Angel. Have a blessed day tomorrow, Queen. You don't know. Yeah, no, definitely. Big up Maddox Angel, man. You don't know the choppings. I saw you on the Freeways Live earlier. Big up yourself, Rihanna. Definitely got to step up and definitely got to market research pays as well. Yeah, big up yourself, Angel. You're right. Refusal to participate is the key to ending all the madness. Stand up and middle finger to them all. That's right. Big up yourself, Nikki, over there on the YouTube, 3 a.m. every morning. That's right. Where was we now? Yeah, I was on the Fluids page earlier because there's just been too much going on. Big up to a Fua Rose, anyway you are, my sister. But listen, there's just been too much going on. I just know that from here on, troll check, safeguarding needs to be definitely involved and endorsed and a part of what's going on out here, because there's a clear open gap for so much skullduggery to keep up, and a lot of us are not aware of how to safeguard ourselves from these things. So I think it's good information to pass on to those that have not been in this kind of madness or mess. You know, it's very messy and very sticky, and yeah, you know what I mean? Big up Sasha, that's messy. It's messy. Yeah, it's very messy. So this is for those that have never been in a messy situation with regards to social media and how to handle it, how to safeguard yourself, how to protect your online presence, how to safeguard yourself from being hacked. And when you are hacked, what do you do to get your stuff back, and all the rest of the information that is not readily out there for those that really do go through these things, you know what I mean? So yeah, that will be me for this evening, my people, and I wish you a great week ahead. Like I said, keep it positive if you can. If you can't, just stay vigilant, stay militant, or stay in your yard. One more I can say about that, people. Nothing more I can say, just stay safe, my peeps. That's all I can say. But I want to left you with that one there. I want to left you with that one there. No, I want to left you with that one there. I want to left you with that one there. No, actually, I'm going to play out that rhythm, yeah. Me play out that rhythm, yeah, people. Good night. Have a nice evening. You know the choppings already. Can't be good. Be careful. Spread love. Do as much great stuff that you can do for your neighbors, for your loved ones, for your people, your elders. Them check up on the elders as it's cold. You know what I mean? The weather has definitely dropped. Climate's dropped down to the minuses. So check in upon your people. Them that means the most to you. Don't just forget about them. Let that go over their head, and you're only catering to what's online. Forget about what's online for 5 minutes. Pick up the phone your loved ones, make sure they're all right. Yeah? And have a great week. My people, manners and respect plus enough tax. You know the choppings, man. You know the choppings. Alright, go.
I want to